Hi, my name's Josh. I'm the Admissions Manager here at UA92, and today I'm looking at the internet's most asked questions around clearing. Okay, so we are going to get started then. Good place to start. What is university clearing? So university clearing is basically the period of time where universities are looking to fill those last few places on their courses. So you get your results, that's the key part for clearing. Got to know what you've got, get your results, get on the phone to us, get on the phone to any other university, and we can make you an offer of a place hopefully there and then. Okay, so hopefully that clears up what clearing is. So next question, how do I apply through clearing? Good question. So, like I said, easiest way to actually apply through clearing is just to get onto the phone to your chosen university. So you can give us a call, give UA92 a bell on 0300 124 9292, and we can hopefully make you a clearing offer there and then. Some places you can do it online, but the easiest way to do it is just get your results, give us a call. Okay, so the next question is, when does clearing open and close? So, contrary to popular belief, clearing isn't just that one results day. It's actually opened on the 5th of July and it runs all the way through to the 20th of October. So as long as you've got your results, you can give people a call and you can start making a clearing application. Next question. When is results day? So the main kind of big A-level and BTEC results day is Thursday the 14th of August. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. I'm sure you've got it marked in your calendars and your parents probably got it on their calendars as well. But the 14th of August. Some BTECs and other qualifications will come out before then, but the big day for all the A-levels and the majority of the other BTECs will be the 14th of August. Okay, next question we've got. Can you apply through clearing without applying to uni? So I presume this means can you apply if you've not already started an application or anything like that? And the answer is absolutely yes. If you've not got a UCAS account or if you've not already started an application, not a problem. Same process, just give us a call. We can take you through an application over the phone. And like I said, clearing is one of the few opportunities where you can actually make the application there and then with somebody on the phone as well. So you're not waiting months for outcomes and answers. So hopefully that answers that one for you as well. Moving on. Do universities lower grade requirements for clearing? Traditionally, a lot of universities will change their entry requirements, hopefully lowering them. The best thing I would say on that is just always check with the university website or the UCAS website before you give them a call, just so you know what qualifications you have and just so you know whether you're going to meet those requirements and not be wasting your own time by giving them a call. But yeah, it is likely that a lot of universities will be changing their entry requirements, so just keep an eye on the websites for those. Okay, so the next question that often gets searched for about clearing is what courses are available through clearing. So at UA92, we offer courses in the world of sport, business, digital and media. And the best way to keep tabs on which of our courses are still accepting applications is to check the website or check UCAS. The most up-to-date information about any course closures will be on there. And that goes for the same at other institutions as well. Just keep an eye on the university website, on UCAS, to see what courses are opening and what courses are closing. It can change quite regularly and quite quickly during clearing, so I would just recommend keeping an eye on that. And again, just give your chosen university a call before you make that application. Right, next question then is, can I change my university course through clearing? Absolutely, yes. Good thing to point out with clearing as well, clearing isn't kind of that panic stations, worst case scenario. Clearing can actually be a really good opportunity as well. So if you've had a change of heart about your course, if you've decided you want to do a different subject area or something like that, get in touch with your university because the clearing process can make offers a lot quicker. You can get a course change done a lot quicker if there's still vacancies on that course. So yeah, you can absolutely change your course. You can change your university if you wanted to. And again, just make sure you've got everything that you need with you when you give that university a call and you can get that done over the phone, no problem. Okay, so next question is, can I apply to a university I declined through clearing? Short answer, yes, you absolutely can. There is no problem whatsoever. There's no kind of stipulation that says you can't do that. You just, again, call the university that you're interested in, check that that course is still accepting applications, and by all means, get in touch with the university that you previously declined. Okay, so that takes us on to our next question about clearing. Can I apply to multiple universities through clearing? So it's a bit of a funny one, this. So sort of yes and no. So during clearing, what you'll do is you'll ring up a university and hopefully you'll get made what's called a verbal offer over the phone. Now, in theory, you can collect as many of these verbal offers as you want. But then what you actually need to do is refer yourself to that university on your UCAS hub. So if you're applying through UCAS, you can get as many of these verbal offers as you want, but you can only actually refer yourself and sort of accept that offer from one university. So by all means, shop around, Just bear in mind, obviously, that course closures and things like that can happen quite quickly during clearing as well. So you can absolutely sort of get all those different offers verbally made to you, but you can only formally accept one through UCAS. So it's sort of a yes and a no. And I would advise absolutely shopping around, but make sure the one that you're picking, that you're referring yourself to on UCAS, is the one you really want to do. Okay, we're nearly there. So we have now, do clearing students start their course late? Simple answer, no. So the results day period, kind of that mid to late August, there's still plenty of time to get yourself ready for a September start date if that's when your chosen course starts. If you aren't quite ready though, and you are ready to join UA92, however, we do have those multiple intakes as well. So we've got the November intake, we've got the January intake, and more as well as that. So if you're not quite ready, absolutely push it back to the next available intake. However, if you are ready, no problem whatsoever in getting ready, getting started, and getting onto your course in September. Okay, 2 left. So we now have, can I defer my university place in clearing? Yeah, you can. How we do it here at UA92, you just need to drop us an email with your UCAS ID or your full name and details to our admissions team. We'll take a look at that, and if you want to defer the application to one of our further intakes in the same academic year, not a problem. Or if you want to kick it all the way down to the next year, so September 26 onwards, again, absolutely not a problem. We can get that application deferred for you. Some universities might actually accept applications for September 26 onwards through clearing, but not all. So again, just check the website of the university that you're interested in to see if they're actually accepting applications. So then, if not, and if you already hold the place for 2025, just drop the university an email and they'll tell you how you can defer that place for next year. Okay, and that brings us to our last of the internet's most searched questions about clearing, and that is, how long do universities take to respond to clearing applications? So, unlike kind of applying in what's called the main cycle, a clearing application and a clearing offer can actually be made there and then on the phone. If you're applying through the main cycle, you could be submitting an application in December or January, then not getting an offer till kind of the spring and all that kind of waiting around and stuff like that. In clearing, very, very different. You can literally make the offer there and then on the phone. You can ring up without a place, and by the time you put that phone down, you've got a place on that course. So when it comes to kind of how long do they take to respond, as long as you're getting everything that the university have asked for across to them, then absolutely you can have that place confirmed, there and then on the phone, and no waiting around. So that brings us to the end of the internet's most searched questions about clearing. But what I thought I'd do is just finish with a few top tips from an admissions manager point of view to hopefully make clearing as smooth as it can be if you are going to be using it for yourself. So first one I would say is just be prepared. So if that counts as just doing a bit of research, making sure you've got your results with you to hand, because you will get asked for those over the phone. And just making sure you know what it is that you want to ask about your course and your university, whether that's accommodation or whether that's about the bursaries and things like that. Whatever it is you want to know, have a little pad and a pen next to you, make your notes, give them a call, work through your questions, and just take your time. Don't rush through. Once you're on the phone with that person is there to help you. So don't worry if you don't get through straight away. You'll get through to somebody and they'll be able to answer all the questions that you've got. Secondly, I would say get ahead of the game if you can. So at UA92, we have our clearing club available. You can join the clearing club on our website, and that clearing club will hopefully allow you to obtain what's called a pre-clearing offer. Find out loads more about that on the website, but basically that is an opportunity to get kind of a lot of the legwork of your clearing application done before you actually have your results. So if you can, get ahead of the game. And lastly, I would just say, just go easy on yourself. It can be a stressful time, results periods and clearing and things like that. And if you do find yourself going through clearing, don't worry, it's not a negative, it's not a kind of a last minute scramble or anything like that. It's just a really, really good way of getting into a university. So take your time, take it easy, look after yourself during this period in particular, and just make sure that it is what is right for you. Okay, so hopefully that has answered a few questions that you might have about clearing. So all that's left for me to say is best of luck over the next few months with results and everything like that. And if you do have any questions whatsoever, like I said, do not worry about giving us a call. That number is 0300 124 9292. And a member of the team will be happy to speak to you and answer any questions that you've got. In the meantime, we wish you the best of luck and we hope to see you on campus.